love y'all so, 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 so much. Okay? Y'all are my favorite sign to do. And Capricorns. Um, I'm gonna do things a little different. I won't be pulling any tarot cards. I'm gonna only be using the Bible, and shout out to Palm Sunday, okay? And just words, right? So, something makes me feel like Capricorns, y'all, y'all have been used in y'all life. I feel that y'all have been used um, for y'all counsel. Y'all have been used for y'all love. Y'all have been used for your compassion. You've been used for your energy. You've been used. And when you think about a goat, right? A goat, they say, has the most sweetest meat. The goat has the most tastiest meat that you ever would taste. And it's like people have tried to eat you or just suck you dry, Capricorn. And um, at the end, you feel like, damn. You feel like, damn. I can relate, Capricorns. Um, Now, we do have some Capricorns that will play the dirty game, right? So they play the dirty game and they may not experience certain things that other Capricorns experience by being used and um, taken for granted and taken for everything that they have. But I'm talking to those that have. And today we're going to be talking about Proverbs 11:14. Something about the number 7. Some of you guys may have 7 letters in your name. Some of you guys um, may be born January 7th, or something about the month of July may be connected to you, or you may be connected with a Cancer in some type of way, which is the opposite sign of you. So it's something about opposites here. But in Proverbs 11:14, it says, where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. So when I read this and I look at this, connecting to you guys, Capricorn, I really feel like, you know, when to accept a losing battle. If you are the counselor, sometimes you have to realize and recognize you can't help these people, or there is no help for these people. Sometimes, Capricorn, when you feel like, oh man, I've given more of myself, I've given most of myself, it's simply because you've given most of yourself to the wrong people. And it's okay, Capricorn, to give up on certain people. I feel like sometimes, Capricorn, you're like, oh, can just save the world. But you can't. But you can save certain people that want to be saved. And this might go for you as well, Capricorn, where you have to want to be saved. By the right people. Because in this proverb, understand that you can be misled by the wrong people. You can be counseled by the wrong people. Understand that the counseling that you are getting, is it helping you or is it hurting you? Is it making you become confused? Or is it something that's giving you life? Because it says here, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. So where there is many counselors that bring good things, there is safety. But where there is no guidance, a people falls. Meaning that you will fall if you are continuously looking for people that bring you no guidance. They bring no guidance. And I feel like sometimes, Capricorn, we flowing and going in life, right? And I took a trip to Milwaukee a couple days ago. And you see, I got on this bus and I picked my seats. I paid extra for the seats that I wanted to sit on this Greyhound bus. And see, this, I don't know, they Chinese, Asian, whatever, they were sitting in my seats that I paid for, you know. But even though it's on a different side, the right side, the left side, it was still, they were sitting in my seats. And see, I just decided to sit in the seats across on the other side simply because they were sitting in my seats. Because I didn't want to start a ruckus, or I didn't want to cause any problems, or I'm like, you know what, just forget it. But sometimes in life, you can't just say, just forget it. Sometimes in life, Capricorn, you have to say what is right. You got to get uncomfortable and say, I don't mean no harm, but you're sitting in my seat. And see, when you think about certain things like that, imagine that, this was, what is that? The Final Destination movie, right? Where you are somewhere and all of a sudden you sitting in the wrong spot because somebody else is in yours. And what if something happened to you simply because you are in the wrong seat, Capricorn? So what if something happens to you because you are being led by the wrong people, Capricorn? And what if the abundance of counselors can't get to you because you're listening to the no guidance counselors? Somebody record or CD says no guidance. And see, it's something else about, the take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I feel like it's still leading some people astray. Because when you're looking for guidance, how do you know what may not resonate with you? How do you know later on that you might not need exactly what they're saying? So you're consuming everything that the person is giving you. But you're right, it may not be needed. That's why it's important in Proverbs 11:14. But in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. So either Capricorn, you need to be the safe place that people are getting guidance from, and be one of those counselors, or you need to find the counselors that is going to give you the right advice. My people go astray for the lack of knowledge. But what do they say about having too much knowledge? What can that do to the brain? Just like a phone, right? A phone has only a certain amount of storage in it before it gets filled up, and it has to be dumped out. Something has to go. The phone cannot focus, the phone cannot function right. Sooner or later, the phone will not be able to open up apps off the fact of it is too much stuff inside of the phone. And your brain can be that same way. It's too much. Too much information, too much this, too much that. I am not the, what do we say? I am not the something of confusion. I am not here to confuse. I am not the author of confusion. That's exactly what he says. So some may have signed up for the game, but I don't believe you signed up, Capricorn. So that's what I'm getting. And see, it's just like when you have the right structure in your life, when you have the right counselors in your life, when you have the right parent in your life. Now, the things that I'm saying, I am not being hypocritical and saying, oh, I'm the perfect parent in the world and blah, blah, blah. No, when I get on here, I'm getting on here expressing things that I've learned for myself or I'm still learning right now. So when we say, okay, well, if we had the right parent in our lives, or if we grew up this way, or if we grew up that way, imagine how would we be? And that is correct. That is kind of what this message is saying. It's still the fact of, think about how a girl would grow up when she has a father around, when her father is telling her, this is what a man does and this is what a man doesn't do, this is what you accept and this is what you don't accept, this is who you are, who or how you should be, and this is what you shouldn't. When you have somebody teaching you the right and the wrong things in life. Okay. So this is just like the situation with me being on the bus to Milwaukee, well, coming from Milwaukee, right? I should have spoke up and said something about that not being my seat, but I allowed them to just sit in my seat. Now I'm pretty sure that they wasn't like just didn't know that there wasn't their seats, but they knew it. And then the bus driver says to other people that's getting on the bus, "Oh, there's no assigned seats," but they were. It were assigned seats. Like when you get on the bus, it is assigned seats. So when you think about certain things that happen or that may happen to you, and it's like that happened to me because I was in the wrong place. That was not my place. That was not my seat. That was not my area. That was a chance for me to say, I need you to get out my seat. Respectively. Respectfully. And when you think about life, you also think about God. And sometimes God basically punishes you because he knows that you know what to do, but you didn't do it. You didn't speak up, or you didn't do what you know you were supposed to do. And even though some people may be like, oh, that's the littlest thing, a seat. Exactly. But that was your chance to show yourself, and also a chance to show God, or maybe to also tell a story how you made the right decision instead of a wrong decision. You made the right choice instead of a wrong choice. So what this all boils down to, Capricorn, if they're giving you no guidance, you will fall. But if you are around people of abundance and counselors, and that is surrounding you, there is safety. People that are good counselors want to see you prosper and will not want to scare you into doing something that is outrageous or scare you into doing something crazy. But they will warn you of certain things that may happen, or they will warn you of certain things that you need to work on or you need to do. And I'm also getting that quality is more than quantity. It might be a whole bunch of people that's talking about something and they giving you no guidance at all. And they might have a whole bunch of views, but it has no value to it. And those with little bitty, itty bitty views, they give you something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. As they say, a child can teach you something. A child can tell you something. A child can help you realize something. And as an adult, maybe with having a reputation can lead you astray. It's all up to you. So yeah, Capricorn, I was like, let me do a Capricorn message. I love my Capricorns. Today is Palm Sunday, you know, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I just like, let me give a message. And like I said, I love Capricorns. But I can't lie. It's like sometimes people be after you, Capricorns. They're after you. You hold something beautiful. And I don't like to just tell you this, but you hold something beautiful. You are something beautiful. You have the opportunity to become something beautiful. And just like you can become something beautiful or have the opportunity to become something beautiful, it will be people trying to make you become something that is not of you and make you become ugly. And not on the outside, but on the inside, ugly, because that is what they are. Seriously, Capricorn. It's okay to have guidance. It's okay to have people to look to for guidance, but it's also okay to not take in everything, because everything is not meant to be taken in, and everyone is not meant to be taken. Peace, Capricorn.